Good evening. My feelings, so like my player, first of all, we want to say thanks God because we arrived safe. So for that, tomorrow there is a big game to play. We are exciting because, like I said earlier in March, we are focused about our players. We are focused about our gameplay, and for sure we will give everything tomorrow. But the reality, there is another team who can go to the World Cup and they want to go to. So for me, like a coach, is maybe the most important game for my career. So I'm very happy, I'm very exciting. Sometimes I'm a little nervous, but I like this pressure. And tomorrow we will see.
Okay. Captain. You were at the 2018 FIFA World Cup Finals in Russia, but most of the group were not there, and this is an opportunity, probably the only opportunity for most of them, to go to the World Cup. Tomorrow you'll be winning your cap 83 for Nigeria. Please, let's give you a round of applause. What's going on in your mind ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I think you've summed it up there. It's a massive opportunity. This is not a moment to look back at what we've done before. I think we have to look at the opportunity ahead of us now tomorrow. The team is really, really focused. I've said it so many times. Sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself. I think we have a special generation of players here who all want to make a name for themselves and all want to go down in history. So tomorrow is an opportunity. It's not 100% in our hands, but it hasn't been for the last year maybe. But every time we try to control what we control. And tomorrow is a great game for us, great opportunity here at home in Uyo, which is always a special place. And I remember when we qualified here in 2017 for the World Cup 2018, and I hope tomorrow that we can make the same memories.
Yeah, okay. Dr. Ademola, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, good evening. Victor Ademola. I would say that during the qualification campaign, you have managed 10 wins with the presence of Nigeria, and that has put us in a very good spot compared to how we started. Coach, we know our future is not in our hands when it comes to topping the group. But looking at the calculations, because as Nigerians have got a lot of calculators already, we can make the playoff. That is 100% in our hands. If we can get as much goals as possible against Benin, we can get 15 points after the deduction. Top Burkina Faso currently on 15 points as well, but they have a +6 goal difference. With that calculation, we have +3. We need to score at least 4 goals, unreplied goals to be ahead of Burkina Faso. That's the calculation to maybe make the playoff 100% in our hands. It's in our hands, we can do that. It's the approach towards the game going to be targeted towards making the playoff guaranteed. If South Africa lose or draw because of the World Cup, we're happy we're dancing here tomorrow evening. If they don't, we know we can still have a right path through the playoff because that is 100% in our hands. So that will be the approach to the game tomorrow.
Okay, next question. No. So, yeah, definitely you're right at 100%. So what can I say now? So my only suggestion, I can give you another mathematic games. The only thing that I can say, like I said earlier, for me, I need to put my mind to my players. I need to think about this game first. We need to win for sure. We need to win, and if I try to say, oh, maybe 2 goal, maybe 3 goal, maybe something happened during the game. So I need to think about every movies about the game. So this is why I told to you. We need to be focused on our group, our gameplay, and our player, how they feel now at this moment, now, right now, and tomorrow in the morning, and tomorrow in the afternoon before the game. So I need to check everything. But like I say, me first, and after that my group, and after the game project, and after the game. So we'll see after the game. So please, for me, we need to be focused, just only focus on our game.
Calling Odo.
Thank you. I got 2 questions, one for the captain and one for the coach. William, if you look at other groups, 14 points is the elimination set going into that game tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't spend too much time looking at other groups. You know, that's for me is not interesting at all. From this qualifications, from the games that I've been part of, it's always been an uphill fight, swimming against the stream. We always believed. I've sat here, and I think now 6 times to tell everyone that I believe in us qualifying for the World Cup, and the opportunity has still been there. So we managed to bring it here, which I think has been a lot of hard work. And yeah, I think we are just going into this last game trying to give our best, and afterwards we're going to have peace with that, you know. So I think all the boys are really focused on putting on the best game possible tomorrow. Playing against Benin is not easy. There's no guarantee. Of course, we played against a coach that knows this team very well. Worked with for 5 years. So there's so many factors and things that if you spend too much time thinking about all of that, it's going to be a distraction of what we have to do. So we focus on ourselves, like the coach said. Yeah, a miracle. You know, everything has stayed possible. But the only reason it's been like that is because we've worked for it. You know, so it's not been easy. And yeah, we give our best shot, and then hopefully tomorrow there'll be enough for us to qualify. You know, all of us want to be there. You know, you can't sit there and say that the team feels so about it. This is our life as well. This is our history that we're trying to create. So yeah, we are very focused. And if I see the boys down there and the preparation, how it's been, yeah, we all want to be at the World Cup so badly. So that's what we can try and do tomorrow. Give our best game. And take that minute by minute preparation today, tomorrow, the rest, the focus for the game, and then tomorrow at the end of the game we'll see where we're at. But at least we should be able to look at ourselves and say that we gave everything possible. That's the only thing that we can control, and the only narrative that we should focus on right now.
For the coach,
Okay.
Yeah. So for the coach, I'm going to take you back a little bit. This is the first time that Nigeria has been involved in the qualifying series and drawn 3 games at home. I know you were not here for some of those games, but when you look at the situation that this team finds itself, what do you tell your players, you know, in terms of making sure that for this final game of this series, they get to win it?
So just we need to prepare this game. We try to prepare this game without the pressure. We need to, like I said, every time. This is only a question about the state of mind. The state of mind of the group. Like I said earlier, once again, if we try to think about or to do some mathematics, to do some think about or maybe it's not easy, maybe we will lose, or maybe something happen. No, we try to bring the positive mind every time. So it's difficult. It's difficult because there are, like I said in the last conference press in South Africa, I said this guy since March at every game they are under pressure. So my job now is to bring something positive, to try to relax this player, to try that they understand well what I want, and to find the best solution. But the reality, in the football, like you talk about miracle. So every time the football is like that. It's like the life. So when you deserve something, if you give everything for that, maybe sometimes the football can give you. Every time he will give you, but sometimes he give you tomorrow, in 1 month, in 2 months. But if you continue to work, to believe in something, the football will give you. But now for sure we need to have tomorrow. So the only thing that I can say once again is, now for my player, I need to be with you. We need to go to the training session, the reality right now. Once again, because we need to prepare something that we want, and after be focused together, and the game starts with my fan, with our fan. So we need, and you need, to bring this guy to the victory. This is not a question about only the group. This is the question about everybody. So you need to push this guy. You need to be with this guy positively first, and you will see this guy will play this game, the best game of their lives. But this game starts with you. This is the reality. And my player will follow you. For sure, at 100%. Thank you.
The Super Eagles will give their very best tomorrow. They need to go and train. So we'll take only 2 more questions. A lady?
Precisely for this good team. How prepared is your team, and what's the team spirit? Are you going into this game with 100% win, or is it going to be a 50-50 mindset? I just wanted to know.
No, they don't want to go. They don't want to go. Now, this camp was very difficult because we didn't have a lot of training session because of the visa form, because of the flight. We work on only mentally. So, like I said, my first feeling is to bring something positive to my player in their life group. This is the most important thing. This is why I ask you that we need to push this guy. So, first of all, mentally, and for our second training session, I will try and I will put something positive in the game. My feeling about the philosophy that we play tomorrow, and after I do a quick analyze, and maybe I will change something if I see if they don't understand, or if I'm wrong. So and I need to do some adjustment and lot of things. So like I said, positive attitude, live group together, and it's done.
Thank you.
All right, my question is for the captain. My name is Man of BBC World Service. Can be a motivation and also can put your team under intense pressure. Apart from the fact that you have to do the business on the pitch, the results coming from other center could also play a factor in how your team perform. How do you as a captain intend to keep your boys focused for the entire duration of the game, avoiding the distractions and ensure that they get the job done at least on home soil?
It's a very difficult job. I think you could describe that to anyone. Understanding the emotion of this game, understanding the pressure, the intensity, so many different factors. I always try to bring it back to what we can control. So this is not a game that myself, the coach, any of the players or the staff individually is going to win for us, you know. So we need to have shared responsibility. Everyone has to step up. Everyone has to take responsibility of the day tomorrow. Of course, playing here in the stadium, I would love to see it full. I think that would be a great encouragement for the team, the support that we need for this moment. And you know, but we are playing for ourselves as well. You know, we've believed many times when people didn't believe in us, and we will continue to do so. I hope that tomorrow everyone would appreciate that and supports the team. I'm sure we'll be able to hear from the crowd what's happening in the other games. But to be honest, when you're on that pitch and the whistle goes, it's like everything else blocks out. You know, the only time you can really enjoy those moments maybe is when the goal is scored. So I'm hoping we have a lot of moments to enjoy tomorrow. But the rest of the time you're just so focused on your job, and there's so much that we have to do individually to help each other. Also from the side, the players that will be coming in. So there's a lot going on, and I think you have to just try to bring it back to something that's bite-sized that you can process and where you can control. So that's our main focus. Again, starts with the preparation today. We've been yesterday. We had to obviously catch up on all the sleep. It was that's what we are getting ready for. So I think you need an element of nervousness, an element of pressure to get the best out of someone, to make sure that you're in your best mental state. But besides that, there also has to be a level of calmness, and I think that comes with understanding that we're going to do it together and trusting in our own ability. And I think if we do that, then tomorrow we'll be able to give our best version, and let's hope that's enough. And Benin will be doing exactly the same, I'm sure. For them it's a great opportunity, but I trust that, you know, if we give our best version and we have the power of Nigeria behind us, that we can do something special, and afterwards we'll see by the crowd if it was enough for the final whistle and see what happened in the other games.
Thank you very much for coming. All the best tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.